Whenever you're ready.
You know what, jackass? The world is full of guys like you. Sarcastic guys who spend all their time cleverly pointing out the shortcomings of others, rolling their eyes, shaking their heads, passing judgment, and cracking jokes. You're not unique. You're just one more pretentious bastard. I've had enough of guys like you, supposedly damaged guys who don't believe in monogamy anymore, who want to just sleep around to announce ahead of time they're not interested in being someone's boyfriend. Do you think this honestly makes you a decent person? But at the end of the day, you're still taking advantage of women who, for whatever reason, don't think they deserve any better. Emily is an amazing woman. She's beautiful and smart and funny. And if you think you can find another girl like her, you can't. She's one of a kind, and any guy would be lucky to have her. And you treated her like last week's garbage yesterday. Oh, fuck this shit. I give up. Let's go home.
Perfect.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space for the help wanted and all the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listing they offer or their results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last time, please leave.
There must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so that jobs can apply to me instead?
No, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here, take one of my daughter's Band-Aids, cover it up and go out there and try again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't a man till you get your ass a job and buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
A what?
Lesson 2, life advice. And Band-Aids ain't free. Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
I'll give you a quarter.
Whenever you are ready, go ahead.
You don't want me to the lens, right?
To the lens, around, whatever you want to do, as long as you stay in that spot.
My sister just got a new voice teacher. Yeah. She sings every day and every night. Really, it's just constantly. Every night I hear, "Hey, I wanna love you, baby." Imagine, every night, hearing that through this tiny little, these walls. And she's my sister, and I love her, and I would do anything for her, and I don't usually ask much of her, but I really just want to tell her to shut up. I'm absolutely at my wit's end. I'm losing my... Oh, right. I'll have 4 shots of espresso, please. I haven't slept in 3 weeks.
Cool. Good. And go ahead.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space for the help wanted ads, along with all the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listings they offer or the results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last time, please leave.
There must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and have had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the jobs can apply to me instead?
No. These are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here. Take one of my daughter's band-aids, cover it up, and go out there and try again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't a real man until you get yourself a job and can buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
A what?
Lesson 2, life advice. And band-aids ain't free. Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead.
I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I don't really remember anything we said, but she seemed sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said that she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Joliet. She had a younger sister in high school named Carolyn. I don't know why I remember anything about that article. Her picture was in the black and white, and it was right under the IDE and suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have a strange, vivid memory of her face. That night, she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't have known what she was feeling. But then I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone who died.
Perfect.
Mhm.
And so, go ahead.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space for the help wanted ads along with all the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listing they offer or their results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last time, please leave.
There must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and have had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the jobs can apply to me instead?
No, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here, take one of my daughter's band-aids, cover it up, and go out there and try again.
This has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't a man until you get your ass a job and can buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
What?
Lesson 2, life advice, and band-aids aren't free. Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
Good.
Or anything?
Nope.
Alright.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
I had a buddy in Afghanistan, and it was really cool. I mean, he fought with us, and he was a brother. And I remember one night, I got up because I heard a pop. So I ran over to the bathroom, and he stuck his rifle in his mouth, switched it to burst fire. I was pissed. We all were. You know, how could he do that to us? He left us. Then they did a little investigation, and they found out that he was looking up his life insurance policy. He wanted to see if suicide was covered. He was talking to his kids, and apparently Mom was using all the money that he was sending over to party. She wasn't even home most days, and they weren't eating. weren't pissed anymore. We understood. He was a good guy. All right. Okay.
Now jump into the next.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Shake it up.
Hey man, thanks for letting me over. Dude, I can't do it anymore. I can't live with her anymore. And I know. I said I wasn't gonna vent, but you know what? Just give me like 2 minutes, okay? It's just like every day it's the same thing. You know, I get up, I'm getting dressed. Where are you going? I'm going to work. When are you gonna be back? Obviously I'm gonna be back after work. And then I'm at work and oh hey, what's this? It's her, right? When are you gonna get home? When I'm off of work. I'm sorry for yelling. But you know, I just today I snapped and I couldn't take it anymore. And she was just on me about just whatever it was. I don't even remember. It was so stupid. And I was like, you know what, woman? I'm moving out. Whatever. You always say that. You're never gonna move out. I said, I'm serious, Mom. I'm moving out. Can't take it anymore. I'm sorry for yelling in your house, Devin. Okay. I know it's usually BYOB here, you know, but I forgot a blanket. You like the BYOB blanket? No, it's cool. I'll sit on the couch. It's cool. All right. Thanks. Oh, I don't know if you still want me to be up here.
And go ahead.
Listen, I just got kicked out of class and suspended from high school today. So my dream of one day getting to medical school to become a doctor, to find a cure for my mom and I is pretty much no longer the cards for my future, okay? And the girl I have a crush on is in love with my older brother who's in jail for a crime he did not commit. I also just lost my dad and my house, and my mom's hospital bills are piling up. My breathing problem is so bad I have to carry this huge tank around, this tube that goes straight to my nose. It makes it like super itchy and noisy all day, and it prevents me from doing any extreme exercise, and so now I've been overweight my whole life, and I stress eat to get through my daily depression. Also, unfortunately, it's getting so worse that every day, my doctors are calling me and they're asking me whether I'm alive still, because they're like, you might die any moment. So, can you guys just please make sure to put extra barbecue sauce this time, since you always forget when I ask. Please. Thank you.
And whenever you're ready.
I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I don't really remember saying anything, but she seemed sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said that she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Joliet. I remember everything about that article. Her picture was black and white, and it was right under the IDE, suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have a strangely vivid memory of her face. That night, she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't have known what she was feeling. But then, I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone died.
Go ahead.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space for all the help wanted ads, along with all the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listings they offer or their results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last time, please leave.
There must be some mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the jobs can apply to me instead?
No, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here, take one of my daughter's band-aids. Cover it up and go out there and try again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't a man until you get your ass a job and can buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
What?
Lesson 2, life advice. And band-aids ain't free. Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
School. It's an alright school.
It's an alright school. I mean, it is an alright.
Okay.
Who said
You can't get much better.
All right, so stand there. Make sure you stand there and everything. And whenever you're ready to read.
I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I don't really remember anything we said, but she seemed sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Joliet. She had a younger sister in high school named Carolyn. I don't know why I remember everything about that article. Her picture was in black and white and it was right under the IDE and suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have a strangely vivid memory of her face. That night, she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't know what she was feeling. But then, I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone who died.
Good. Go ahead.
June!
Come on, man, let it go.
I remember now. I remember that one year where your mom and I spent the entire day setting up for your surprise party and no one showed up.
Wow, thanks for that. Please, never talk to me ever again.
Listen, Johnny, as long as I've known you, I watched you and Sue work so hard on studying, so maybe one day, oh my god, this is so written weird. I've watched you and Sue work so hard on studying to maybe one day become doctors and find a cures for you and your mom. You know how much medical school is. You know how much medical supplies cost. Don't you think this is the solution? The solution to everything?
Yeah, you put it like that. Robbing a bank. Boy, I wish I thought of that.
Johnny.
Listen, Rudy, I appreciate you trying to be there for me and all, but I need to be alone right now. Since work got suspended and we're getting out early, I'm gonna visit my mom in the hospital for a bit. I gotta go pick up Sue from jail. He's getting released today.
Sorry, mine was written. I didn't realize there were so many typos.
And go ahead whenever you're ready.
I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I don't really remember anything, but anything we said. but she seemed sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said that she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Joliet. She had a younger sister in high school named Carolyn. I don't know why I remember everything about that article. Her picture was in the black and white, and it was right under IDE and suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was so small, it didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have a strangely vivid memory of her face. That night, she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't have known what she was feeling. But then, I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone who died.
Perfect. And whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I'm this lady, me Sue. Okay, so Sue, this. Okay, so I'm all the highlighted ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I don't say one parts.
All right.
Just think sassy customer service.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I'm getting on your nerves.
Okay.
All right, and whenever you're ready.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space, the help wanted, just for the help wanted ads, along with all the other ads. We just print what they tell us. We have nothing to do with the job lists they offer or the other results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last time, please leave.
There must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the jobs can apply to me instead?
No, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here, take a Band-Aid. Take one of my daughter's Band-Aids. Cover it up and go out there and try it again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this, I'm a man.
You ain't a man till you get at your ass a job and you can buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
What?
Lesson 2, life advice. And the Band-Aids ain't free? Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
Perfect.
All right.
Good. You are ready.
My name is Danielle Belling, and I'm not quite sure what I'm auditioning for, but I will be doing Like Dreaming Backwards by Kelly Powell. I sold her the ticket that night. I really only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I didn't really remember anything she said, but she seems sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Gillette. She had a younger sister in high school named Carolyn. I don't know why I remember everything about that article. Her picture was in black and white, and it was right underneath the IDE and suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have strange, vivid memory of her face. That night she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. I couldn't have known what she was feeling. But then I didn't ask. Did I? I just never knew anyone that died.
Perfect. You're gonna read two?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and start off.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells ad space for the help wanted ads, along with the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listings they offer or their results. So again, I cannot help you. And please, again for the last time, leave.
There must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the job can apply to me instead?
No, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass wound on your face. Here, take one of my daughter's band-aids, cover it up, and go out there and try again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't got a man. You ain't a man until you get You ain't a man until you get your ass a job and you can buy yourself one. Now, give me a quarter.
What?
Lesson 2. Life advice. And Band-Aids ain't free. Now, give me the damn quarter for a pop. Now, when does this take place?
Perfect. Whenever you are ready.
All right. I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together. She introduced herself. I don't really remember anything she said, but she seemed sweet. I don't know her last name until I saw that article in the paper. It said that she was a sophomore and a journalism major. She was from Joliet. She had a younger sister in high school named Carolyn. Man, I don't know why I remember everything about the article. Her picture was in black and white, and it was under the IDE in suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was like sort of smiling, but somehow it looked suspicious. I have a strangely vivid memory of her face. That night she seemed fine, friendly, smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't have known I couldn't have known how she was feeling, but then I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone who died.
And go ahead.
All right, listen here. I just got kicked out of class and suspended from high school. So my dream of one day getting into medical school to become a doctor to find a cure for my mom and I is pretty much no longer in the cards. The girl I have a crush on is in love with my older brother, who is in jail for a crime he did not commit. I also just lost my dad and my house. My mom's hospital bills are piling up. And my breathing problem is so bad that I have a tank with tubes following me everywhere I go. I'm itchy. It's super noisy and itchy. It prevents me from doing any extreme exercise. So I've been overweight my whole life and I stress eat and go through my daily depression, and also unfortunately it's getting worse. Doctors say I may die at any moment. So can you guys please, for the love of God, make sure to add extra barbecue sauce this time, since you always seem to forget?
Yeah, okay, no
Thank you.
Sir, for the last time, our department just sells the ad space for the help wanted ads along with all the other ads. We just print what they tell us to say. We have nothing to do with the job listings they offer or the results. So again, I cannot help you. And again, for the last fucking time, please leave.
I'm sorry. It's just there must be a mistake. I've literally applied to all these jobs in the city today and have had no luck. Can I just buy an ad that says I need a job so the jobs can apply for me?
No, that's not how it works. Listen, these are tough times. Maybe it's your face.
My face?
Did I stutter?
No, ma'am.
You got an ugly ass cut or something on your face. Here, take one of my daughter's band-aids, cover it up, and go out there and try again.
But this has a unicorn and a rainbow on it. I can't wear this. I'm a man.
You ain't a man till you get your ass a job and can buy yourself one. Now give me a quarter.
A what?
Lesson 2, life advice, and band-aids ain't free, son. Now give me a damn quarter for a pop.
Perfect.